Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for May the 28th, 2024. I am Mom, and we got a new episode, and we've got a new TFO, and I haven't played either one yet. So there, yeah. Good evening, Ed.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi.
How are you?
I am good. I haven't played it. I haven't looked at it. I haven't done the new episode. I haven't done the new TFO.
I've done the new episode. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Okay. I mean, I know secrets about it, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they're going to be in there. Okay, so Lexers is saying that the Borg Battle Royale can be cheesed in less than 5 minutes with a decent agony fuel generator. Have a tune with decent kit cooldown and kit efficiency. You'll use it a few times. Actually, that's the tune that I'm on right now. This is my good ground tune.
Or you just get an engineer who has a medical generator and a shield,
Oh,
and you're all set.
Oh, there's plenty of toys. I'm sure they will all work just fine. Thank you very much. But I'm really glad to hear that it can be run fast, because the one that goes at 2 in the morning is always a bad word.
Put it this way, now I have to run 3 accounts through this daily.
Oh, you have a new account?
No, my friend's account. He's out of town.
Oh, okay. Well, since it has run his, I only have 4 accounts to run for the moment, which means
No, I can pretty much run this one on.
okay.
My brain just was not there for that last one.
That's cool. No worries.
You're on early.
So, pardon? Yeah, I decided to come on an hour early because I really wanted to play the mission. And I only got about 3 hours sleep last night because I have dogs.
I'll give you a hint.
Yes?
The mission doesn't take that long.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay, because I still have to catch up on a couple of the other ones. So between doing the new one and Scorpion's Abyss on all of the
If you do
tunes.
it on advance, you can run it in about half hour.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Of course, the first time I run it today, I really want to listen to the dialogue. Is the dialogue good?
No comment.
Well, okay, is in the comparison to what was the one with Janeway with all the good throwaway lines?
It's
No
dialogue.
comment.
It's dialogue. Okay. So if I kind of F through it, we're okay.
No comment.
Come
Hey,
on.
no spoilers.
Ah.
I say listen to the dialogue.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will listen to the dialogue then.
That's why me and Ada are going to be very stubborn today, and we're not going to tell you anything.
Me.
I'm going to change the subject. How are my roommates?
Your roommates are evil. They are evil. I've been cleaning out the gutters because my gutters kind of collapsed, and in going up there to figure out what was going on, they had, you know what a leaf guard is, if I said leaf guard, right?
Yes.
Okay, the leaf
Yes,
guards
the-
collapsed, dumped all the leaves into the gutter, and have been there for about 2 years. So it looks like they're intact. They're not. It's completely rotted out, dead leaf stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
digging it out of there and cleaning it out, and the dogs are down below going, snacks.
Yeah,
Blech.
any contractor worth their salt will tell you that leaf guards are a scam. It actually causes more damage to your system than it saves.
Yeah, I mean, this is Leaf City, but honestly, with the amount of rain we get here, it will just flush it out, and if I have to climb up there once a year to clean it out, I'll do it. Hi, Graz, how are you?
Doing okay. You?
Good. I'm doing fine. I've got a new mission and a new TFO to play, so woo!
I can tell you one thing.
Yes.
The mission rewards is very
Very lack.
lacking.
Oh.
I'm going to give them a pass on this because of the sheer power that they're going to give us as the event reward for it.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Is it just an epic token?
No.
Oh, okay, because there's...
Okay, so
500 Libby as well.
Oh, I'll take, let's see. So there's an epic token, which I don't care about on this account, but my other 3 accounts will appreciate it. 500 Lobi.
It's an epic token per character.
yeah,
Yes, it is per character.
It's an account unlocks once per character epic token.
Yes. So every...
That's worth its weighted in latinum.
especially for all my other accounts except this one, because this one I've done all of the events on it, so I've got all the ships. But on all my other accounts, they didn't do the ships, so getting the ability to access the Bajoran, whatever it is, and the Domino is worth it right there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to work out which character I should upgrade to an elite captain.
Do you get an elite upgrade, or are you just doing that?
I
No,
sent you a link.
because
Yeah, I sent you a link earlier. Epic is giving away a elite
Yeah,
captain upgrade
unfortunately, my Epic isn't tied to my Star Trek Online.
token. I'll keep an eye out for other giveaways.
Okay,
They tend to show up.
They sure
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
so
I
I'm
saw
just trying
that
to work out.
while I was walking around in production going, I need my Epic sucks, it won't let me link up. Well, I can use an extra 500 Lobi across all my tunes, an extra 30,000 lithium. There can
Yeah.
be lots of fun to be had here. The question is then, is it worth it to do the buyout? What is the buyout? It's
6,000.
6,000.
Yeah.
That's a big buyout for 4 accounts.
If you're not going to have the time or an energy to run it,
Well, I might
single
get
person.
Yeah, I might get to that point depending on how long this Borg Battle Royale takes. Speaking of, you guys want to run the Borg Battle Royale and give it a shot? Yes.
Yeah, I'm interested. Give me a moment here.
I'm not.
On my Epic account right now, and
Ooh.
okay,
So-
I'm ready.
Joshua, I
I was,
sent you an invitation too.
Yeah. I tried it on my 2 friends' accounts.
Yeah.
I tell you, my friend's account that I don't normally run is definitely weaker than my other friend's account.
Yeah, you can imagine what my 2 little minor accounts are going to be like. Please carry me through this. Excuse me, I haven't been keeping up with the chat here. Do that secret involve some... okay. Do that secret involve some Discovery AI? There's a couple new Borg like that. A Vanity Pet, 1 Epic per tune, right? A Vorgon ship for everyone? No. Thank you. And Mar Huckman, I used build that just meleeed them all. The new special Borg captains are interesting. Okay.
We're getting into spoiler territory here.
Okay, fine. So this is a event level. Weeboo?
Wee-woo?
Woo.
Weeboo.
And after the events run,
Mm-hmm.
there'll be an infinite version.
Oh.
Oh, it's what Sompack's supposed to be. Yeah, right now we have the Sompack event style.
Well, they're not going to get rid of Sompek, do you think? I love Sompek.
Oh no.
Sompek's cool.
Welcome to my I protect the small accounts setup.
I can tell Id's here. People are disappearing and jumping through things. Blue Borg are psi-oriented. They are troublesome otherwise. Well, I have a psi-oriented tune here, so... let's see what happens. Okay. Right? That's interesting.
I'll just sit here and I'll just keep spamming my shield for you guys.
Okay.
So if you need health, I'll just keep providing it.
Works for me.
Hey, at least you don't have to spend your hypos.
What's a hypo?
Hey, Mom.
Hey! How you doing there?
I'm doing alright. I just popping in to say hello before my match starts on my
Well,
Pathfinder game.
We are trying the new TFO, and we're going to be doing the new episode in a little bit.
Well, I'm probably going to be busy until about 10:30. So.
Well, no worry, it's just the first day of it. It will be running for, what, like a month?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll have a few opportunities.
I mean, I'll be on all day tomorrow.
I don't know if I will be on tomorrow or not, courtesy of... We got... Oh, humorous story. We got a message from our social media company going, hey, the new website's ready to go live tomorrow. Can you guys check it out? Make sure everything's good. And the head of our department wasn't there, so the other guy and I said, yeah, we can take a quick look at it. 6 hours
All right.
later, 304 comments, and we're on the first 3 pages.
Oh my god.
We aren't going live tomorrow.
All
So
right.
how you liking this infinite health? that I'm
I'm
doing?
loving the health thing, just standing here smacking the bejeebers out of everybody else.
Just remember, pick up the vinculums as
Oh,
well
okay.
when you see them. Trust me, it will help the TFO grow smoothly
Okay.
as we go to the higher levels.
Okay.
I think an engineer will be required in the higher level versions of this.
So do we stay in this one place or do we move at all?
Basically, so long as I keep the shield up, we won't need to move. Apart
Sweet.
from getting the vinculums. Sound good?
Yep.
I had my Borg turrets.
Oh, just got an accolade.
Oops.
Skilled fighter.
What was that
Yeah,
for?
they'll probably. It's probably for this event.
Oh, okay.
Like Stompek, if you get to like level 100 and all that. And
Ah, yeah.
One thing, I'm not allowing my shield generator or any of that to take any damage. I keep replacing them.
Shame I don't have a heal health type thing today.
By the way,
These drones
I'm
are not doing much of anything. So we're at
No.
adjunct 10.
this is the cleanest run I've had of this. And I've run it 3 times already. This will be my
Oh,
4th
I
time.
see what you mean about the vinculum nodes. The things
Yeah.
coming out of the ceiling. Okay.
And the vinculum Pacific drones as well.
just like something that should have dropped with the last event.
Something adapted. Saw that.
Wow, they actually got my shield down.
Yeah, they did.
No matter. I'll have it back up here in a second.
No worries.
Hey, one thing? I've been pretty good at doing this. I'm not really focused on doing damage. I'm here to heal the team.
Yeah, well, that works. We all get credit for it then.
Because let's be honest, I'm being of a more of a supportive role.
Yep. Yeah, this is 11. Hey, Frost. Ooh, Frost's got a migraine, so he will not be probably with us too much of the day. No
So I will not
worries,
be-
Frost. You take care of you. I hate migraines.
So I will not be raiding tonight, so you've got me all evening.
Yay!
Due
I know-
to a issue with my healing last week. It's just a matter of me getting the right build together, and well,
You got him,
I've been
Gross?
keeping in contact with the the instance leader. During this process, and
Yes.
well, I've been informing him that my healing has come back. He says sit out one more reset, which is next Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll try it again.
Sweet.
So at least I'm keeping in contact with them. I'm not completely blanking them on my progress. And we're done.
That was super easy.
Mm-hmm. With an engineer.
Hey! Excuse me. Tumor Boy's here. Hiya, Tumor Boy. How are you doing? Glad to have
Hey,
you
it's-
in here. Much
So-
fun.
Hey,
Congrats
So,
on a much
this-
fun TFO.
You know what we need?
more taco fangs?
More taco
No.
fangs, yes.
No.
No,
We need
what?
the mirror. The Yorktown bridge? We need the mirror variant. If you're doing a mirror theme on the Odyssey, you don't have access to the mirror version of it. That alternate timeline, the Mirror Universe Odyssey bridge that you see in one of the episodes?
Yes.
You don't get access to.
Commodore Terry, I don't use hypo sprays. I don't need no stinking hypo sprays.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks? So, Tumor Boy, I got home from work ready to do this, and then, nope, I'm going to wait for the show. So I went and cleaned my gutters instead.
You know something?
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at all my bridges since, they've account unlocked all the bridges together.
Oh.
And now I have access to the Breen bridge that I have for my Breen vessel.
Okay. The old Brain Bridge?
I'm not sure which Breen bridge it is, but it's some form of Breen bridge.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
No. I've somehow got the Universal bridge. The Obelisk. Jim Hadar, of course.
Yeah.
The starship that came with the Alliance one. Can you still hear me?
Pardon?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason I could hear static come from its mic.
Oh. Sure it's not my typing?
No, it was not your typing.
Well, that's good.
Y'all able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. The static's now gone, so you've done something about it. I'm surprised they didn't give out an alteration token.
Nah.
No, I think they would hold back on that.
What they really need to do, I don't know if you guys would agree. You know how you get the experimental ones out of the Phoenix Prize Pack? The ship upgrade ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
You should be able to... They should add in the Elite Captain one, the Elite Bridge Officer one, in there as well. You know why? You know, not limited time event, so you have access to all of them on a limited time event. That means people would spend more dill in the Phoenix Prize Pack system, which will also increase the amount of stuff that they're going to implement into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I think if they did that, that would be a quality of life change that everyone could agree with.
Now, if only we had the ear of somebody who could make that implementation.
Well, Tumor Boy? Ambassador Kale.
Yeah, we could do that too.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Well, shouldn't that be Taco Fang Tuesday?
Yes.
I was looking at my supposed configuration for my Prometheus when I get it.
Commodore Terry, Taco Tuesday may be a thing, but around here after a holiday weekend of eating barbecued spare ribs, it's Salad Tuesday for a while, and Wednesday and Thursday. You gotta fit into a dress for DT's wedding in a couple of weeks.
Not many more elites for this character for a while. I can do 1, maybe 2 at most. I'm limiting the amount of TFOs I do per day on this character for the time being.
Well, if you're running multiple accounts, run the episode but don't turn it in. And so you've got it basically queued up, all done, ready to go, and just log in and turn it in when you're trying to do it, but you don't have a ton of time. And when you have time, just do the TFOs.
That's what I'm going to...
Yeah.
I do the mission, and then after that I just do the TFO. That's the way that's how I've been running it, and that's the way I'm going to continue. Okay. I think the mission is slower than doing the TFO.
So the question I've got is,
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to bring a space-oriented tune for the episode, or do I want to bring a ground-oriented tune? Or
Ground.
should I... Ground. Really?
Okay. Personally,
Mm-hmm.
bring one that's
Bring one of each?
semi-decent. No, bring one that's semi-decent at both.
Okay, that would be my other one then. So I'm going to kick everybody.
Because the reason why I say this
is
you'd find it easier if you. It would be a smoother run.
okay. I'm going to
me.
grab Keth, so she's got
And
better
there's
space
one
and decent
bug.
ground.
There is one bug with that mission at the moment that I know about.
Okay.
The bridge officers don't follow you around correctly in certain points of that map.
Yeah, my bridge officers are notorious for doing their own thing. Besides, we're doing this as a party, so. Chosen, I've already played it. Well, Chosen? All of us did. Some of us were busy at work late. And I don't remember anything about it. Thank you. Hi, Stargate Wars. How are you doing tonight?
And I'm going to abstain from joining the team.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I know what I'll do. I'll just F through it and I'll just destroy everything.
Yeah, but why don't you grab one of the other accounts that needs to do it? Since you have 3 accounts.
I don't have 3 accounts. I just have X. And I don't really want to add friends on those accounts.
Okay. You don't have to be friends with us. We can invite you without being friends. I promise.
frenemies.
We don't have to be friends.
Or
Yeah,
should I bring
friendlies.
another? Or should I bring another tune?
Whatever you want to do. Well,
Who should I bring?
I don't know. Are we playing this on normal or advanced? How much of a challenge do we want here?
Elite.
No, not elite. We'll be playing it till next week.
Actually, in reality, it would be easier than Scorpion's Abyss on Elite.
Scorpion's Abyss. My friend. I have to go play that again.
I'd say advanced.
Okay. I forgot who it was who was a relatively new player and sent me a message going, Mom, I can't win this. And I've been playing it for like 20 minutes and I can't get past this stupid thing. And they share their screen and I'm like, you're running it on Elite, right? Oh! Yeah.
That's okay. Scorpion's Abyss has been acting up.
Oh, has it? I have to run it
Yeah.
on a couple of tunes. What's it been doing?
I was trying to run it on my my new character, and I get to the part where we have to assimilate B Squad,
Yeah.
and they won't go down.
They're Starfleet. They're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, no, but it won't let me. For some odd reason, it keeps resurrecting them, and it won't let me assimilate them.
Oh.
Thus, I can't progress.
Ooh, that's a problem.
I know which character I'm bringing.
Okay.
She's a Romulan Federation.
Excellent. Then we chose correctly. And Commodore Terry is going to join us to frost you, rest your weary little head until you feel better.
But the one thing is, I'm still determining what vessel to give her at some point.
I have so many ships.
Invite when you are
Okay,
ready.
give me 1 second. I'm going to answer somebody here. Boy, I can't type today. All right. Who are you on, Joshua?
Bal left? It's a weird spelling. You found me.
I found you.
She's a Romulan. Just gonna customize my ship real quick.
Yeah, take your time because we're waiting on Commodore Terria. Frost, if you want to chill, I have to run it on 4 accounts. So I'm going to be running it a bit tonight. But I know how fun it is to do it with a migraine. Anybody know a good artist who can draw a picture that would be used for a tattoo, but a light-hearted, comical picture?
Yes.
Cool. I will reach out to you after the show. GSQ? Really? Oh, that would be amazing if GSQ could do it, but I'll talk to you too, Id.
Funny enough, the ship I'm using has 3 isomags on it.
Yeah, I don't have any of those stinking isomags.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, shout out. Screaming Lita still needs a couple thousand fleet marks, especially in its K-13. If you got fleet marks to burn, Screaming Litas. Let's see.
I
what we
mean the
got.
Momulan Star Empire.
Oh, then you can't do anything because we're not part of it. Yes, we need fleet marks in K-13, K-13, and K... Wow, we need a bunch of them, guys. If you got some you want to burn.
I'm burning
I've got
some
a few. I don't have very much, but I'll burn a few. Okay, Commodore Terria is restarting his computer. And what else have we got it in?
By the way, all the fleet mark that were required in the Momulan Star Empire have now been fully
Well,
equipped.
I appreciate that. Yay, it authenticated! Woohoo! Takes little to make me happy when it's new episode night. Yay!
Options, UI, load, apply.
Also, how about running colony sims while the mark bonus is on and in game? That's a thought, but I can't do it till the weekend because real life. All right, there you are.
I'm ready.
Hang on.
I'm ready to go.
Had to wait for our last person to join us.
I don't know how much help this character is going to be, but we're going to find out.
Hang on, let me make sure I haven't done anything stupid before we get going here. We're all here, yay. All right, are we listening to dialogue or not?
Yes.
Okay, so no effing through it.
If you F around, you will find out.
Yeah, do not F around and let us find out.
I come to you today with ill tidings.
I'll get the new mission.
Does everybody have the new mission?
Yep.
Okie dokie, here we go.
Sec.
Warning, I am only level 62, not 65.
No
Okay,
worries.
Got it. Transwarping to spot.
Okie doke. This is situation under control.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait for Graz to get here.
I'm already here.
Oh, well, fine. Be that way. Beginning. As we say, Commodore, that sounds like a you problem. Okay, here we go. Can you guys give me 1 second to raise the volume on this?
Yep.
Thanks. Tend to run this really quiet so we can actually hear each other.
Yes. The Aetherians requested my assistance on this operation, considering
Raise that up a little bit louder. There we go.
that you are here for similar reasons. I wonder, did the Iconians ever do what we're about to do? I'm coordinating the efforts to modify the gateway with our Aetherian counterpart. If successful, the gateway will function as a trans-dimensional conduit we can use to conduct our mission. We would appreciate your assistance in this endeavor.
I still don't trust the Aetherians.
That perspective will change.
I don't want it to. I want them to be evil.
Evil's a matter of perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, 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 good. Sisters of Mercy? Tuning the gateway. Let's see. What? No.
Been a minute since we were last in this system. Because the last time you was here was actually when you were doing the Obelisk Carrier mission.
If I go higher, it's telling me too high.
It's 1 of 3.5.
Okay.
Audio only in Iconian.
Of the Iconian Alliance, our biosphere is under attack by Borg forces. We request immediate assistance. I repeat, this is the...
Indeed it does. Our orders were to assess the situation in that dimension. I believe the time has come to do just that. Unfortunately, there is a problem. Once activated, the trans-dimensional conduit must remain open to serve as an anchor. Any space-worthy vessel will be able to use it, friend or foe. A single vessel should remain on station here to monitor the gateway and, if necessary, close it to prevent it from being used by hostile forces. Under the circumstances, I feel the Rescava is the best choice for this duty. I would like to speak with you personally on this matter. Please beam to the Rescava when convenient.
Why do I kind of not trust Kumarki?
Thank you for coming. I know it was a strange request, but I wanted to say this in person. My recent encounters with the Borg have taken their toll, I'm afraid. Should we go into battle with Borg forces?
Priority clearance recognition, Alpha 1.
Oh, Pi, thank you so much.
I may not be a reliable ally. Therefore, I shall remain here on Overwatch. I realize the impact this could have on the mission, and I hope you understand.
Admiral,
Hi, Shadow.
the Aetherian commander is requesting permission to beam aboard.
Permission granted.
Cordial greetings. I am Leader Grendat Bex of the Starship Unity. I look forward to working with officers of your caliber.
Thank you. Though I will not be joining the two of you.
I understand, Admiral. Having a vessel on station to guard the gateway is logical. I have the utmost confidence in this group. After all, through harmony, we are secure.
Yes. And through unity, we are strong.
Quite so, Admiral.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Safe journey to all. Energize.
Hey, Pi, we won't spoil it for you. We haven't... this is my first run through on it, too, so... Poor Kumarki. Still.
Only thing I'm looking forward to spoiling are a couple of doggos.
Is it me or Kumarki has dormant Borg implants? That's Lexer's question.
Unidentified vessel. I am Magistrate Villar of the Iconian Alliance. Declare your allegiance.
We have work to do.
Federation. You speak of an entity that no longer exists. Explain yourself. Very well. I shall take you at your word. Should you betray us, the price will be most severe.
It's shooting time. That's a good question, Shadow. Don't know yet. Kind of an interesting take.
Thanks for the assistance. We don't see too many Starfleet vessels out here. Glad you could join us. Every Alliance ship in range is coming here at maximum warp. We just need to hold the line until the cavalry arrives.
Gee, where do we know that name from?
Timely assistance against what appears to be a common enemy. I wish to meet with you to discuss further cooperation. Then it is agreed. Go to the following coordinates and transport to my position.
I think the reason why I don't like Romulans is because I don't have a ship that's good enough to be a Romulan ship.
We Romulans can fly anything. Oops, sorry, I hit that too fast. The proton lance will hit up to 8 enemies in a line with a proton damage. Nanocharge disruption provides you with immunity to holds and disables for a short time. It knocks back foes, reduces their damage resistance, and can disable them for 5 seconds. These abilities can be activated by interacting with the icons shown above.
Greetings. I am Villar. With me is Security Commander Petran. Welcome to the last
Yeah, this character's not ready to do this. Level 2 weaponry.
Yeah, just stay in the middle.
The enemy is assaulting that which is most precious to us, our world heart. We ask you to fight.
Yeah, when I get back on my other character, I'll definitely have to do some R&D stuff.
Then let your forces join ours in alliance. Together, we shall find victory. This way.
Wow, this is really nice. Sorry, beautiful map.
Those heralds are in
It's
danger.
so pretty.
I'm gonna come in here and play around a bit.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna have to move those someplace better.
The enemy has never made it this far before. I am greatly concerned.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head. We like shooting things.
What do you think of my little Romulan?
So far so good, you're doing great, by the way.
With level 1 armor? Yeah.
Not dead.
No.
Hi, Rachel.
Some at microscopic levels.
Yeah, the Dyson Sphere is gorgeous.
Drones in league with an artificial intelligence.
Well, this may be the, this may be this universe Iconia,
Have a queen or a
where the Iconians kept the world
to our
heart.
advantage.
It has hints of that,
Well,
doesn't
quit
it?
spoiling stuff. Quit spoiling stuff.
Shh.
I haven't spoiled anything yet.
Hint, 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 hint.
Yeah.
Shut
Be
up.
mindful of the enemy tendrils. They are deceptively agile.
Cannot confirm nor deny anything.
Come on. See, I was waiting for her to walk through, so I didn't bug out the mission.
The chamber of the world heart is not far now.
But it's so clean and pretty here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not what I expected. Okay. Lexers will BRB. Ooh, ooh! That's pretty.
I am Matriarch Lemurian of Iconia. Magistrate Valar has informed me of your arrival and your extra-dimensional origins. It seems you have traveled a great distance to risk your lives for our cause. For that, I am grateful. The enemy strives to seize control of the world heart. I have held their efforts at bay for some time.
I will assist at this console.
That wasn't me.
Matriarch Lemurian of
I already heard that one.
The enemy strives to seize. Use the nearby console to.
Of course, it is trying to break out the map.
Of course I am.
It's his job. Come on. That's his job.
A superior effort. Together, we have repulsed the latest intrusion efforts of the enemy. The world heart is safe for now. But there is more to be done on this day. Lead engineer Corinne is under siege nearby. She is attempting to translocate reinforcements to her position, but the enemy has disrupted her efforts. Coordinates transmitted. Go now. May your efforts be successful and true.
The World Heart appears to be both a database and a power source. The Iconians must rely on it heavily. We must not let the Horde take control of it.
How are we getting out of here? Okay. Back through the doors?
Yep.
Okie doke. Speaking of doors.
Spectrum has been wonky today.
Enemy forces are ahead. Prepare for combat.
We're looking at a storm warning for tonight with winds up to 70.
That was
interesting. Incoming.
Sweet. I like this.
Sela, Enterprise. We picked you up on sensors. Thought you could use a hand.
It was my understanding that the cavalry arrived on horseback, Captain.
It's the 25th century, friend. We've upgraded. Right. The Iconians are in trouble. How can we help? This has been a day of surprises. The last
That
time I
seems
saw
cool.
you, your vessel was burning near the wormhole at the Battle of Bejor. How did you manage to survive? Ah, I see. That would explain a few things, such as the unusual looks you've been giving me since I arrived. I take it the Sela you know is different than the one standing before you now. We'll have time to compare dimensions later. Right now, the World Heart needs protection. The Control Borg are doing everything in their power to steal it from the Iconians. Sounds like you have some experience dealing with them. Good. We need every officer with that kind of experience we can get. Look, we've been fighting those...
Oops. Sorry about that.
And we're losing. Badly. The Iconian Alliance is all that's left now. The rest of the galactic powers have been conquered and assimilated. If we go down, there'll be no one to stop them from assimilating the entire universe.
Sorry.
Let's hope it's enough. Keeping the World Heart out of their hands is priority 1. Understood?
Understood.
On our way, Matriarch. Damn! That's a lot of Borg.
We must dispatch these Borg quickly. The Matriarch needs our help.
Whoops. Musin, different Sela.
A Sela for every season?
Yeah, there you go. Ad's over, yay! Hey, Lexers, if you start pushing generators, you have to make sure somebody's going to be able to play before you leave the map. This probably isn't the day to do that. I know you want the extra bonus points, but...
Damn! The World Heart's been compromised!
Please assist
We're in
the
trouble!
matriarch inside.
What? Okay, fine.
You've returned, and not a moment too soon. I do. The enemy is attempting to breach the World Heart's defenses once again.
I'll do what I can.
Help me stop them.
Okay.
They are adapting. Defender Taket is leading a counteroffensive nearby, but she has been injured in battle.
If I know
you
the
are
Borg
willing,
me, and
I would have you
we're in for the
reinforce your
fight of our
position
lives.
and repulse the enemy
They're
forces
relentless,
there.
but they aren't invincible. We can still win this.
Musin, you can't shoot people just because.
Even they might fall to the Borg.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, you can't shoot people just because, but you can shoot them on just cause.
Only in this game if you can target them.
Yep.
Why am I running over here? Am I running over here for a reason?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes, there she is. Got it.
They told us you were coming. I did not think you would make it. I apologize for doubting you, friends. Not at the moment. Give me more time and I can get her back on her feet again. It will take more than the Borg can muster to kill Taket of Iconia. I sense more of the enemy approaching. Please protect us while I restore Taket to battle readiness. They are coming. Please protect us.
I really do like that visual. That is so cool.
No comment.
What, you don't think it's cool?
I'm gonna hold my judgment.
Ah.
I'm being stubborn today.
Ready to modulate your weapon.
somebody get adapted just there?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
By the way, I am progressing with my my KDF recruit through the storyline.
Ooh.
And I'm currently on the Delta Quadrant.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a difficult one. Oh, the levitating android. Wow. Very cool.
Because I got the one part of the Delta Quadrant arc I needed done, it's just a matter of, pushing through. Am I going through, if that makes sense?
Oh, yeah.
How does a Tetrion weapon get adapted?
It's energy based.
We can do this.
Gotta say, this episode's kind of fun.
Right.
You fight well. I am honored to meet you. I am Defender Ticket. I sense more enemy forces approaching the World Heart Chamber. Will you join me in battle? This pleases me. Come, let us dispatch these abominations at once.
Lexer says, last update, Borg started adapting to gunpowdered firearms. Only red Klingon drones did, though. I'm not quite sure what that means, but okay.
That would be the mirror universe Borg.
Ah, thank you. What gunpowdered weapons do we have?
Tommy gun.
Oh.
Zephyr Cochran shotgun.
I will tell you how ineffective my Tommy gun was on Scorpion's Abyss last night. That was not fun to have my weapons being ineffective.
The TR-116.
A or B?
You have the A? The A. If I have the B,
Not
B.
the A.
I have the A. I love the A.
I know you have the A.
I'd offer you a quick assimilation. But I know
I know who this is.
You know me too well. Mother. Still a lackey of the Federation, I see. Tragic. And you?
Hey, Musin.
You're the perfect Borg.
Hello.
All you do is take, loot and pillage, system after system. The Queen of Thieves. And your reign ends here. And yet, foolish daughter, I remain.
Are you back to playing
Long
it?
live the Queen. It's not working.
Partly, yes.
She's blocking our fire.
Just so everyone knows, due to issues this morning, they have temporarily disabled
At your very
the purchasing of the
That's
Captain
the
Alteration
realization
token.
of futility in
Thank you for letting us know. I didn't know.
That was of, what, 4 hours ago?
Ooh.
Do it now.
Not so futile.
It was
after all.
really close after the patch today. About 8 o'clock.
Hey, Stargate.
Stargate.
You delayed the inevitable.
Yo.
Ultimately,
I just wanted to add information.
goodbye.
It actually did work. It actually did work.
Did it?
Yes, it's just there was a little issues with
I had no choice.
the thing showing up, but if you closed the game and restarted it, it worked.
Oh.
The enemy was about to take the world heart. You were in the right, Captain. Though the loss is devastating, we will fight to our last breath to stop the Borg. So vows to Ket of Iconia.
Because Casual SAB actually
they can keep sending drones here until their victory
used it on live on
We need to
stream
get back to
before
our
they
ships
disabled purchasing.
Did
We'll
they?
have to evac by shuttle. I'll have
Okay.
Enterprise send one down to a suitable landing zone nearby.
So it's back up and operational again, is it?
No. Most of it is a display issue than a functional issue.
I see.
So I wouldn't be surprised then if we see a
That
patch
platform
for
will
this
make a good landing site for
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. If this is, well, hold on. It started first thing yesterday, right? Or sorry, first thing today, right after the patch. So maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow. Oops. This way. Okay.
It's funny how they've kept some of the Dyson stuff in her.
Oh, quite a bit of it. It's quite nice. But it's kind of cleaner looking. Not quite so run down and moldy, if you will.
Right?
Yeah.
Not to suggest that the map is run down and moldy, but the effect is to look run down and moldy. So, Graz, how are you so much faster than everybody? Captain Terria wants to know. I mean,
Oh,
I'll be
me?
super fasty.
Oh. Pretty much combination of endeavors and crate. Pretty much, I have all but 2 endeavors maxed out, which includes run speed.
Yeah. There's run speed, there's boost, there's weapons you can use.
Yeah,
and
see here.
Depending on your species, too.
Yeah.
I have one Cation who's just... I can't remember what her ground speed wound up being, but it was like 27 miles an hour or something.
You're gonna love this next part.
Hush,
Darkmom.
hush, hush!
Gambit
I'm
for
not fun,
Security
Nathan.
Rise and Maquis Guile.
Yeah, Maquis Guile definitely helps.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to disappear.
Whoa! Oh, well, don't disappear.
Well, I have to.
Oh, okay, fine, be that way.
Well, you would know if you were actually looking at a category.
Ooh, that was cool. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't get that close to me. You're not that friend. Not that kind of friends, dear.
The shuttle's almost here.
That wasn't too bad.
We're in business. The shuttle will be here momentarily. Are you ready to go?
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if maybe there's something we needed to watch there. Commodore says when I did it solo, way more deaths. Yep. Oh. Oh. I hate it when they cheer. That always is. Oh, it's a blast! How fun is that?
They're marching.
Ooh.
Control Graboid.
Elements, preserve us.
Run! Get to the shuttle!
Aren't you coming?
That thing will tear the shuttle apart if someone doesn't keep it busy. That task falls to me. You know I'm right.
Right. Good luck.
Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong.
Love the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Destruction of the world heart was a setback, but the minds who created it live on. With their assimilation, all that they know, we shall know. This ends today, once and for all. When speaking from a superior position? I think not. Allow me to educate you on one of the last
I like how they used the new Odyssey skin for the new Enterprise.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tasha threatening us with becoming assimilated. Like, that hasn't happened before. Been there, done that, I got the t-shirt.
Have you?
Been assimilated? Yeah, we all got assimilated in the last episode. And have I got the t-shirt? Yes, I did. Ooh! Oh, new octahedron. I love it.
Right, I like the blue and black.
It's really nice.
I've won harder battles than this. You're going to need a bigger fleet than that,
And it is bigger, yes.
Call for reinforcements.
Uh-oh.
And the dungeon master said, roll a d8.
Boy, Kumarki scares me.
Suspicious that she showed up right then.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I know what happened.
Yeah, what was that? Some Borg sticking to your ship?
It's over. For now, at least. The loss of their crew will slow them down for a while, but they'll be back. We'll be waiting for
It
any
looked
help
like
we can
a sort of a smell cloud around the ship.
The Iconian Alliance isn't finished yet.
No, like that one kid in Peanuts.
Pigpen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody who heard me say that can't unsee it anymore. Yay.
I look forward to that bright future. One without the
Commodore says, what's with everyone thinking the poor traumatized Lucari is acting sus?
Same reason
To
why
be
every time
fair. Go ahead, Ed.
I was saying same reason why I think every Vulcan female they introduce is going to be a Romulan.
I think it's time to
Yeah, it's not the poor traumatized Lucari, it's just that every character that comes in at a questionable moment is sus. Like Cooper.
She is. I bet she has dormant Borg tech like Naomi Wildman or Jack. And I don't think the Borg Queen's dead. That wasn't spectacular enough. Any more than I really think Harry's dead.
Naomi never had any Borg.
What did she have?
Right back. I'm gonna drop soon.
Yeah, I'm like trying to remember. Did Naomi's mom get like partially assimilated or something before the kid was born? No.
I don't think so.
Samantha Wildman never had.
So the only one would be Jack then.
While tragic, was not in vain.
Well, that and apparently Jean-Luc.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yep.
I was a hallucination. Okay. That was a good episode, but visuals great. Excellent. Storyline was really good, but a couple of things going on. Kumarki and the Borg Queen. Borg Queen died way too easy. Way too easy.
Right? She didn't even taunt us after we blew her up.
Yeah, really. She is eternal. She will return. I mean, we know the drill.
Technically, in a universe where time travel exists, any person who is caught traveling through time can be eternal. And the Borg do have that capability.
I'm looking at Naomi Wildman's history. Doesn't say anything about her being assimilated. Yep, I don't see anything about it. So, let's see. Yeah, the hair was kind of nice on those.
I thought that was a hallucination.
Yep, nightmare. That was really nice, though. I enjoyed that mission, and it did play pretty well and pretty fast, even on advanced. Opinions and thoughts, everybody? What do you guys think?
I liked it.
Yep.
I am a fan of Control.
Not long enough.
But we've had so many super long ones. It was kind of nice to have one that was a little bit shorter, but a lot of content that was good. I'm happy. It was fun. 10 out of 10, best episode of the arc so far, tied with Wish on a Star. Wish on a Star, wasn't that the Tholian one in this arc? Yeah, that was the one where we get the Tholians, right?
No, Wish upon a Star is actually the first episode.
I'm sorry.
Of the King.
Right,
Kings and
right,
Queen.
but wasn't that the one where the Tholians come in and we...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then Taken by Surprise was that a Borgie one?
Yes.
Okay.
Still can't compare to Quark's Lucky 7.
Oh, nothing compares to Quark's Lucky 7. That's by far the best episode, in my humble opinion. But yeah, nicely done. Great visuals. I loved being down on the planet surface, which was Dyson Sphere, but zhooshed up, as my boss would say. Yeah, I got to fight Mirazen Tarak yesterday, Commodore Terria. Unsuccessfully for quite a while. That was getting really frustrating. And that was with a good tune, too. So I kind of have to up my game a little bit here. Alright, not bad. Not bad. So let's see what's involved in doing this time around. For the event, is Red Event done? Red Alert is done, right? No? Is Red Alert still running? No, it's got to be over with. All the TFOs are grayed out.
No, but you're on a team.
No. Yeah, we've done Red Alert on a team.
Because I'm looking at it and mine are showing join the so.
Let's see what happens if I kick everyone from the team.
You should be able to go into a Red Alert over and over and over.
Even because I've done it as a team.
Cooldown?
Yeah, mine's grayed out. It was supposed to end today. There's no end of this for the timing. Red Alert are good for the next 2 days. Well, not according to this. They're not. I wonder if we still have anything teamed up in private. Nope. Yeah, this is definitely dead on mine.
Huh. Well, I want to Borg Red Alert and see if I can get in.
Okay.
Yep, there's the wee woo.
Okay, yeah, I can't get in it. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe. Nope, not overflowed. Unusual for me. Commodore, if your overflow is completely filled, it won't. Let's see if it'll let me in from here. Events. Delete Alt Control. Yeah, it would let me join it from the regular menu, though. So, okay. It's just something on my visual that's done. Thank you, Commodore. That worked great. No, my overflow bag doesn't even exist at the moment because for once, my inventory isn't filled with stuff. I know. And this is me. How amazing is that?
Heresy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so Denise Crosby had said in a podcast, I can't remember which podcast it was, a couple of months ago, that she was going to be playing Captain Sela of the Enterprise, and she was going to be playing the Borg Queen. Which I'm sure the people at Cryptic were going, no, don't say that. But most of the people who were in the podcast weren't Star Trek Online players, so it was kind of like flying over their head. And somebody sent me the link, and I'm doing the ooh, nerd thing.
Right.
Nerd thing is good. So, yay.
You know, her mentioning that in the podcast might have actually caused a resurgence of players to experience this content.
Well, you know how
rather
it
than
goes
backfire because of a leak.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we have just a few players, and look at this. Look at how many people are in off my friend list. This is amazing. I love that. All right, what are we going to do, guys? I was going to go back to the event here for just a moment. Okay, so there's 2 episodes, Scorpion's Abyss and the new episode, and then the Borg Battle Royale, which you can run super fast. And there's an event version of Guillotine. Is that what I see? Chris will be happy. Chris loves Guillotine.
But I'm going to hang back.
Okay. Well, but I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing, folks? By the way, is there a 10 forward tonight? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Anybody know? Let's see. Let's go over there instead, Mom. That's the button we want. I didn't see it come in, but I usually get the notification tomorrow. No, they were on 11 days ago talking about the Dyson bundle, so they won't be on tonight. Though interestingly, they had the title Dyson Bundle for the last 2 episodes. That really doesn't look like Star Trek Online. It kind of looks like the visual that they've got there is for Neverwinter, maybe? It doesn't look like anything Star Trek. I could be way off on that one.
The schedule.
And of course, what do I get? A commercial for cheeseburgers. Which much as I love cheeseburgers, but at the moment, bleh. Just bleh. Yeah, that is definitely not Star Trek on the Line from 11 days ago. It is Champions? It's something else. Okay. Unlurk. Thank you very much for unlurking there. We appreciate that. All right, somebody tell me what you want to do, and let's do some... we can go grab some lower tunes and try that again if anybody wants to run some lower tunes through that.
How low are you thinking?
Well, I can grab a fairly high tune. You can grab a low one. Apparently, Selah's Bajoran Boff was modeled after Thomas's girlfriend. Wow. Well, I will say his girlfriend is gorgeous. I've seen a couple. I don't think we met her at the convention. Might have, but I've seen pictures of her. She's quite attractive. He is a lucky man, and I think he knows it.
Beetlejuice.
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 No, there's only 2 times Beetlejuice in the title of the next movie.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, second Beetlejuice movie's coming out this year.
I had heard that, yes.
It'll be named Beetlejuice.
We're hoping we get a third one just so they can call it Beetlejuice.
Yeah, because then
it automatically manifests.
You said it. No. He manifests because of the title of this movie. Because first movie is 1, second movie is 2 and 3.
So that makes him manifest.
And then the third movie is 3 times more to get rid of him.
Ah. So it's Michael Keaton again? It is Michael Keaton, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Brought the old cast back together.
Really?
For as far as they could.
Yeah, the only ones they didn't bring back are Otho, because the actor passed away, and then Mr. Dietz, because, well... Yeah.
Reasons.
Yeah. So the way they're getting rid of him is he died off screen.
That's one way to do it. Lexer says, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Nope, no tomatoes around here. Thank you very much.
Candyman.
Biggie Smalls.
Okay, folks, what are we going to do? Curland. Thank you, Commodore. That is the correct
Curland
response.
here.
You could have some fun with that. You could do our version of Beetlejuice with Curland. Then Lexer says, ice cream. Yes, I definitely want some ice cream. It didn't. Well, no, it didn't work. Tell you what. Let's grab one of your lower level tunes, Joshua, if you're still there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll grab a different account, and let's go try doing the TFO on some of your other accounts if you haven't done it yet. How's that for a solution for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me jump to a different account. If anybody wants to grab a different account or a different tune, we're going to do that.
Head out. Got a few things I'm needing.
How dare you? How dare you do that? Have a real life and take care of yourself. The nerve.
Well, hey, it's that or be obnoxious to everyone else.
No, go take
it. I think this is the better of the two paths. Talk to you later.
Take care. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Really appreciate it and loved having you in the game with us.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
So you have two options.
I have many options.
A level 13 or 33.
Can you run it on a 13 would be my first question.
Yep.
Okay. All right, if you can run it. Let me see what I've got for toys here. I've got a medical generator. I can run this as doing that, and you guys can do that. I've got some decent shooties with it. So I can do that. Let's see if I want to do something else for toys, though. Let me see what other toys here might help. Got a shield generator and a medical generator. I could run them both. Would that be able to give you guys some covered? Okay, then I will do that. I can live without that. One's nice. I think I'd rather have that one there. Okay, I've got my toys. Anything else I want here? Myself there.
I have a few, a few ships, from the Romulan side that I'd like to try out, but I don't know which ships are good or bad on the Romulan side.
Well, grab toys. We can run for a while. Commodore.
The one Go ahead.
My children. I'm sure there's a molecule outside that's going by the window. So the dogs are on full alert. Let me have a word with my children. One moment, please.
Hey, puppies. Girls. That's better.
I spent yesterday sitting next to them. They'd start barking. I'd put my hands on them going, calm down. Ruff, 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 ruff. No, calm down. Bark. That's better. Bark. It's going to take some training, Ed, for them to get used to not barking. Bark, 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 bark. All right. Anybody else want to try this with some tunes? Mira, let me see if I've got you as a friend on this account. I don't think I've got you as a friend on this account. In fact, I can tell you I don't have you as a friend on this account. Do I? Nope, I don't. Can you give me your name and I will make you a friend on this account?
I can vouch for Darkmom. She is not a Fae, so you can give her your name.
Mar Hawkman, hi.
Be careful, though. I am Fae.
You are Fae, indeed, yes. Just trying to throw some love into your fleet over there.
Yeah, I need to log in and invite your character.
I was threatening to test that thing.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But I was threatening to test the species token by buying one, transferring it to Tribble, and then mucking with it on Tribble. But, well, looks like that won't be necessary.
Probably not till tomorrow. I'm not going to try it out. I will leave that to people like Casual SAB.
I'll be honest. That was one of those things where I was like, this sounds like the sort of thing that could go horribly, horribly wrong. Emphasis on horribly.
Yeah. It's just kind of my life.
I have a character that I'd rather not mess up by accidentally jumping on the token.
Yeah. I might try it on one of my lower ones, but they're also...
Hence the reason for transferring to Tribble.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh.
So I know this has nothing to do with me, but there was a Iconian referenced in the mission. Kwen or Kwen. And Kwen. And so I'm looking at that, trying not to laugh really, really hard because my first name is K. And my maiden name did indeed start W-E-N-N. Then some more letters after that. I'm like, I'm kind of in the game now.
Yeah, definitely.
Not named
Well,
after.
you're on their radar, so it could easily be a.
But they wouldn't know that's me. I haven't used my maiden name in a long time. Yeah, long time. I did, however. Was it Captain Rivera or Commodore Rivera who showed up in there? Did anybody else notice that? He's got one line of dialogue. Captain Rivera. You got... I assume everybody got the reference.
Well, okay. Do you remember how in Midnight and what's that one where you talk to the Krenim on that moon?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one where you run around and they've got the thing that's sheltered.
You watch the Iconians stand in a circle.
Right,
You
yes.
see all 12 of them.
Yes.
One of the cool things about the Foundry was that the devs did, in fact, add all of them to the Foundry as characters you could put into missions.
Oh.
I think one of them was actually named Kwen.
Really? I wonder who it's named for. But I'm going to simply steal it as my own. And I will enjoy all the jokes. Hey, we got a full team here. You guys ready to rock and roll on this?
Yep.
Alrighty, this is Battle Royale, right?
Yep, sure. Go.
Wee-woo.
Wee-woo.
Go.
One would hope with a full team we could wee-woo on that one.
Well, I mean, so sometimes it doesn't give everyone the wee-woo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I accidentally sent 2 people off into a mission this morning and forgot to invite Chris, so I bailed on it really quick. That was not the correct solution.
The simulation is active. Prepare for combat.
Overlapping nanite generators.
Yep.
Yeah, having 2 of those in one spot doesn't actually give you an increased benefit.
Yep. Didn't realize we had 2 people setting them up at the same moment. So we've got a shield and a medical and a vinculum. So we got a couple extras. What is that though?
Well, the healing effect from the vinculum doesn't actually stack with a standard medical generator.
Does it hurt it?
Yeah.
No, but having them spread out a bit would give you more coverage.
Okie
Actually, Lucari wrist weapon and shield set into secondary healing mode and fire away. Since everybody's grouped up, the AoE heal that it provides would work perfectly good.
I wonder if I've got that on this tune. I do have it.
You know one thing about this mission? Do you recognize this map?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
this
the Borg
is
King chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
And it uses that same mechanic with the types that the Borg King fight does.
Yep.
I would be so better in this.
Well, and you are aware.
Poor dendritic drone. He was trying to
Updating.
regenerate.
It's going slow. I'm at 18%.
It is slow. How long have you been patching? It is a big patch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it took forever to start up. It kept trying to connect, not connecting.
Oops.
And the first 2% took forever.
Ah.
It's kind of working now. 28%.
I downloaded the patch before the server even came back up.
Yeah, it wanted to do that patching.
Yeah, so I got it done before most of the player base even logged back in. Fun fact, I'm only doing about 2 DPS to these guys.
This is my Cryomancer build. Oh boy, do the Borg hate it.
Yeah, they're not handling it well.
You want them to not handle it well, isn't that where you use the mind meld device and start punching and kicking the Borg?
Okay, Shira, hold still. I want to sick my shield drones on you.
Together with bioessence transfer, you'll be sitting all over the map, punching them in the face.
A previous run of this I did, I actually used the Discovery ground set.
How did that go? Oops, why are we losing everything?
I just pinballed around the map, annihilating them. It was pretty brutal. Because that was a build that's pretty good at melee combat. Although not necessarily something that's properly... Oh, somehow I'm at 0 on repair shields ground? Really? Even though I've been using the shield drones? Ow.
I don't get out of battle long enough to change over to my Lucari weapons. Alright, let's see how that does with the Lucari weapon. Oh, that's actually a great idea, Musin. Seems to be working quite well.
Shield as the two-part
yeah.
The set. And if everybody like groups together and you have Tendi and you do the Pavan crystal thing, everybody's kit should cool down pretty quick then too.
Hmm.
Oh, I mean, if everybody on the team has Tendi, that stacks up quick.
This should be interesting when it goes to unlimited.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't Tendi still a Fed exclusive?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I want to go over here. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's right. In one of my runs of the Borg King thing, I actually had one of my bridge officers somehow fall off.
The edge?
Yeah.
We were doing Into the Hive once, and the Borg Queen fell off the edge, and we couldn't kill her.
What the heck? My screen just went black.
Yeah, it's been doing that.
Trying to find Shira, but yeah, that didn't work.
Got that one, Hoffman?
Here I got him, actually. I'm just doing cover fire.
So I'm curious, the elite tactical drones would count as captains, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I know where I'm coming to get my captains next.
Well, see, here's the thing, is that, you remember the a mission with Becky as the boss?
Oh, yeah.
That was actually, at way back when,
Yes.
people's go-to for captain kills, because there's one in every room.
Is there really?
Or more, honestly. You could get 6 captain kills just doing one mission.
Well, you can get 6 captain kills doing home. Just that one sequence on home, the ground sequence. Actually, you can get 10.
The simulation is complete.
Ooh,
Well done.
that went pretty well.
Computer and simulation.
Anybody
I
die?
speak from experience when I say that
No.
fighting the Borg can be a
Yes, Shira, more than once. But,
You
well.
fought well despite the odds.
What level is Shira?
Oh.
Okay, Lexers has posted a link. I want to take a look at that. What
I
have you
leveled
given
up
us?
2 times on that one.
You what?
I
Nice.
leveled 1 time. Actually.
Really?
Yep. Because remember, she's only a level 13.
Actually, I hadn't noticed that part yet, so...
Thank you, Lexers. Lexers has posted a link to the thing he was referencing earlier. Sweet.
Wait.
Yay, 1 of 20. Only 2 more accounts to do that on. Woo!
I know one thing I am going to buy with one of my friends' accounts.
Yeah.
Hey, Taria, I'll tell you what I saw the previous time I did this. A Riemann captain who actually had the whole psionic echoes ability.
Ooh, I have a Riemann captain.
But that was one of the special Borg I was alluding to earlier.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's this Riemann dude who makes psionic copies of himself, and it's like, okay, that's a drone now.
Wow. Very nice. That was really nice. I like that one. I really am going to enjoy it, I think, when it goes to being a regular thing, not just the quick 12 rounds. All right, we have been running with doing the new stuff. Does anybody need to do any endeavors? Does anybody need to do the universal?
Actually, I have a repair shield space.
Okay.
Whatever.
What would you like to do for that one?
I don't really need help with that, honestly. But
yeah, but think of it this way: we could go do a TFO, and you can do shields, repair shields in space.
Sure, yes.
Okay. If you guys want to switch to somebody else for your tunage there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have like half a bar to get the tier 6 Starship Mastery on this thing too. Forgot about that.
Well, there you go.
Actually, I forgot about that several times because otherwise I would have that done by now.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to level up some ships and complete some episodes and actually get some stuff done. The dogs are looking at me like, Mom, you don't do anything.
Yes, Lexers. If you ever fight any captain level Remans or see ally captain level Remans in combat, they have this ability that creates these like partially see-through psionic duplicates of themselves. It's not something you encounter in very many missions because of the sheer rarity of captain level remans and stories.
I was going to say I don't see very many of those at all.
Breaking the planet.
Breaking the planet.
One of the old fleet actions.
Wow.
That was a Feds versus KDF mission.
Wow.
That one had like 4 or 5 captain level remans you had to fight.
Commodore Terry says, I think I saw them in one episode of the Romulan Mystery Arc. Could be, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you're right.
But Breaking the Planet's the one where you have this Fek'Liri demon as the final boss on top of this.
Yeah!
A temple you have to partially excavate to figure out what the heck the Romulans and Remans are screwing around
I thought that was
with.
the Big Dig.
Oh, yeah, that's one name for it, yes.
Yeah,
Big
okay.
Dig.
Yeah, but I remember that
Breaking
one.
the Planet, a different... Oh, Big Dig is the name that you see when you play at Fed side. Breaking the Planet is the name you see when you play at KDF side, because it's one of those Op4 Blue 4 things where the Feds approach it from a different perspective than the KDF. Oh yeah, that's right. One of the options in Frozen is to fight Obisek.
Yeah, right.
And Obisek spawns in as a captain level Reman and will actually use the psionic echoes on you. Well, Taria, the reason why it's different is because this was a part of the really, really super old stuff where it was kind of sort of like PvP, except not really. Where like the Feds are on one side, the KDF is on the other side.
Yep.
And they're not necessarily actually having players directly combat each other.
This is really old.
It's, red versus blue.
Yeah, it comes from the period in the game that for Klingon leveling, you had to PvP.
Yeah, it goes way back. It's one reason I didn't start a Klingon for a long time.
I'm actually not sure if we still have that in the queue listing.
It's not.
What's that one mission that at the very end it is a Section 31 holo ship?
Oh! I don't remember. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, who needs an invitation to go do stuff? Mira is with us still. Hey, come on and join the party. You can level a ship while we do this stuff. So let's see what we got here. Repair hell and kinetic space. So I don't know. What's a good one? We need to do some leveling. We could do a patrol or two. We could, excuse me for whacking the microphone there. A patrol. We could do a TFO. We could do a TFO and a patrol. Input. I hear somebody doing it. There's anybody? Bueller?
Bueller.
I mean, I was planning on doing some streaming of the new mission and discussing that later, but...
Well, I'm going to be off here in about 15 minutes if you want to set yours up, and then we can just move over to yours and send everybody over to that so they can keep on going.
Okay.
Mira, we are not doing gravity kills, sorry. No self-abuse. Well, not that kind of self-abuse, but hey.
Don't you mean gravity sucks?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Tell you what, how about Defense of Starbase 1? It should give everybody time for what they need to do. You can get your heals, you can get your kills in. Does that work?
Sure. Guess that'll do.
The enthusiasm is palpable. Lexers, I would say don't worry about doing the colony. I realize you want to do it for the extra marks, but at the same time, everybody's doing the new stuff tonight.
Is there room for a Klingon Gorn?
No. Because we got a wee woo. And if I hadn't, then yes, there would have been. Unless this doesn't go, and then we'll redo it and add you to the team. So, Id, you probably don't want to know this, but the sun's starting to go down a bit, and you can just feel the temperatures dropping from the mid-70s to the 60s. It's very pleasant. Windows are open.
Nice.
Yes, 'tis lovely.
Listen up. The war has...
Yeah. So, which poor soul has joined us? It is Tanat. No, that's Captain. Who else is the other person here? It is Commodore Makara at Captain Gamete. Captain Gamete. Okay, great name.
I'm trying to work out which captain I should upgrade to elite status.
That's a good one. I would probably upgrade my Captain Kethsa, but she needs an upgraded ship. So at some point next week, I think we will start playing upgrade mom ships.
Sweet Orion Blackguard flight deck, sir. Ooh, pretty.
I don't think this ship has ever done elite, so this could be fun.
Oh, wait. Run elite? Oh, boy.
Oh, it's not that bad. This one you can do on elite. Everybody can do it on elite. Is there a fail on this one?
Well, I mean, logically, having the starbase get exploded would make sense.
I've yet to have that happen.
Yeah, it's not actually able to take damage. When this mission got added to the game, that was my number one hypothesis on why the starbase is targetable in the first place. But they never actually made it do that.
I thought it was targetable because in one of the missions it's targeted.
I'm not sure.
Captain says, yeah, there is a fail criteria, which would be the ships getting wrecked when they launch.
Oh, right. A ship is supposed to be
Alrighty then.
Is it me?
I was just able to add 2 more extensions to my inventory. Yay!
Lexer says, is it me or they already removed the race swap tokens? Yeah, they removed the race swap tokens because they're not
it was bugged and not working.
Yep. Should see it back tomorrow. We think.
For some reason, it was going to the state where it wouldn't let you choose what you were swapping to.
That's a problem.
And yeah, that was creating a big enough issue that they decided to temporarily. And by disable it, I mean to disable the ability to buy the tokens.
Well, they can just disable that any time, can't they?
Yeah.
Well, they already did.
Well, you know, people buy it and it doesn't work and they get mad because it's money.
Yeah.
It's not like you're spending EC on it. I'd be mad if I spent EC on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable for people to get upset when it doesn't work no matter what, but it's an entire level of upset when you spend real money.
Right? What they should have done is given us all one for free.
Well, if it
stays kind of expected.
Which to say is there's still a chance that either Alienware
or somebody might.
The other give us away will.
Or maybe that they'll do it as a way to say sorry for like, oh no, we screwed up. Please forgive us.
Well, if it stays borked for a couple of days, they might. They have done nice things like that in the past.
I'm thinking, is it going to be one of my Klingons, my Jem'Hadar, or my Romulan?
Well, you can't gender swap on a Gorn or a Jem'Hadar. They're just what they are.
No,
so
I mean elite. You know the elite.
Oh, the elite token. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the gender race swap one.
No. Because if I was going to do any gender swapping, it would be my Trill.
Oh, that would be species swap or race swap.
Which is the same token.
Yeah. But that I have already looked at it, and both Trills direct attacking.
Lexer says I expected a few per account, something like that, which they might let do.
Down.
I am pretty close to batting 0.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits.
You got out of there, Andor. Shush. Don't worry your pretty little heads.
The evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Summer Hawkman, did you say you're going to do a playthrough?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Well, I mean, like every time they've done a story release recently, I've done a stream of myself analyzing the map and poking around and looking at all of the stuff in it.
So who would you upgrade? A Jem'Hadar? One of my KDFs?
Oh, Jem'Hadar could be a fun one to upgrade.
If you can access Jem'Hadar Vanguards, I'd upgrade a Jem'Hadar to the Jem'Hadar Vanguard.
Yeah, absolutely I would.
That is the meta choice.
It is a great choice.
I think mine is a Jem'Hadar Vanguard, I believe.
Got one more to go here.
Wow. I'm not even a tenth of the way down on their repair shield space.
Let me have a look.
Weird.
If and when they open up the all the races, because they said they might in the future, I'm definitely changing one of my Discovery aliens into a joint Trill.
Well, one of the things that they said in the past about that is that the reason for it is that, or reason for having that in the first place is just the sheer number of things that they have to program in to make it.
I know for a fact that there's actually 2 locations where the Taylor samples from. One of the locations was built into the physical game, and the location that is currently being fed new outfits is actually part of the rebuild of the game for online availability only, which is a part of the programming that isn't on the physical disc. You know, it isn't what Cryptic had built, it's what Atari made.
Yeah, but when they announced the race of Ginger, they said that currently it's only whatever the factions have available to them.
Right. Yeah, because they would have to recode the factions to add more species.
Yeah, but they say in the post that it's not out of the question.
But it is
like
a
in the
big
future
project.
In the future, DECA might find the time to do all of the coding work.
But
yeah,
the thing is, they can't really change anything about the physical disc version. They can only build
how
scaffolding on top of the existing original release.
Yeah.
Because we're not actually playing the physical disc.
No, but anybody who still owns that and can install that
will
has
get
to be
patched
able to
into
update.
oblivion.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you can even patch to the latest patch to the latest launcher from the disk install.
Then they're just being too lazy to take what's in the physical disk
the thing...
folder and copy paste that into the new folder. And
Okay, so
all the
it's been
coding.
nearly 15 years since that disk had been mastered.
Right.
So
that disk we're talking about doesn't matter.
That disk and its coding are so obsolete. It's not funny.
No, but they need to then write the entire coding for the location of the files.
Okay, here.
And change them from the original folder used by the physical disk to the folder that they currently have, and copy paste all the files over. And
that's going to cost a fortune.
Listen, this is something that's been discussed by the devs many times. I'll tell you what they said previously. Your race choice in this game has a gigantic pile of abilities associated with it that you can't directly see in the game. And copying that giant pile of abilities is the problem.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking about a 3-page Word document. No, we're talking about more along the lines of 100 pages.
Yeah, but we're also talking about all the pieces becoming available to an alien.
That's not it. There's a lot more.
It's the same folder of assets that they're working on.
Every single costume unlock in the game is part of the race options. Every single one.
Jolan True.
That's one of the biggest things on the system is that it has costume unlocks set up in a way that makes it so that the game cares which species you are when it decides whether or not you're allowed to use a certain costume part. Like there are certain unique costume parts that you will have available to you just because you're an Orion.
I know. I had them all available to me.
And
for a while.
Every single costume unlock in the game has a set of checkboxes saying which races are allowed to use it. Even if that's checked yes across the board for everyone, and Cryptic has on several occasions screwed up and accidentally given everyone the ability to use something that shouldn't have been for everyone. But, like for example, when they added the Discovery uniform to the game, they accidentally made it so that the boots, and only the boots, could be used by literally everyone. And some of my KDF side characters still have costumes with the Discovery boots.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fact that when they added those boots to the game, they put the checkbox for every single race in the game, and they shouldn't have. And like setting up all of those checkboxes is part of the reason why copying races is so time consuming, because you want to have it so that it uses a set of costume options that's appropriate for a KDF race.
Yes.
Even though, like say you want to play as a Vulcan in a KDF, you're going to have the character set up to use Klingon uniforms, not Vulcan uniforms, and thus you have to redo all of that stuff. And in theory, you could come up with a core set of costumes that almost everyone can use. But like one of the things that's kind of annoying for players because they can't see it is that some of the costumes are actually clones, and that certain races actually use different versions of a costume than other races do. And this goes with the whole thing of like Gorn and why Gorn can't use certain of the head costume parts. It's like Gorn heads are a different shape. So that in order to put sunglasses on a Gorn, you need to have a different costume part that looks similar but isn't
So,
actually coded the same way.
the person who can actually answer this question, how it exactly works, came into chat. Hi, Avatar.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Avatar, how you doing?
What,
How are the
what a
furlings?
time! What a timing that he comes in and during that discussion.
But you see what I'm getting at with it, right? It's like it's not as simple as X is usable by the KDF, because there's just set like the devs attach pretty much every aspect of your character to your race.
So let's say if I change my normal trill to a join trill.
Yeah. All that actually changes because of the fact that they're both Federation.
Yeah.
Is because Trill and Join Trill are nearly exactly the same under the hood. So all it needs to do is swap out the traits, and you're fine.
I still think that there's a very easy fix for this. You know that, and they patched it out so many times.
I don't think
anytime somebody says there's an easy fix, no fix is ever easy.
That's not a fix. That's breaking things worse. That's not
okay.
a fix.
The Taylor bug, as it's called, was actually just accessing the console command to open the Taylor.
Avatar wants to know: is there a specific question?
Oh, he just wants to understand why we can't have Vulcans in the KDF and Gorn in the Federation and so on.
We can actually.
What brought this around was that the line in the gender and species token saying that maybe in the future we'd be able to change to a race that isn't part of that faction.
Yeah,
and I'd like to go about making a joined trill from the Discovery era.
And I just like the idea of opening up that that console command Taylor for an alien and just having access to all the pieces.
One of the things that people learned while messing with stuff in the Foundry is that there are actually certain costume parts that no player race is able to use.
You mean like the bridge officer Borg outfit that I'm wearing on my character?
You mean the bodysuit that's not part of anything else?
Exclusive to the Borg bridge officer, yeah.
Yeah. Which Taylor hack did you use to get that?
Oh, years ago during the Doomsday mission, when you have the holographic projector and you are the bird of prey holographically projected during that mission.
Yes.
You could open the Taylor with the command window and you could make your outfits in there. That, of course, got patched out years ago. But those outfits are like, yeah. I have 14 empty outfit slots waiting for me to get that kind of access again because the head on my character is different from the species I chose.
Avatar responds, technically, we can make anyone into any species, though we don't want to break too strongly away from lore, like TOS did not have Trill in the series.
TOS didn't, but Discovery did. Discovery had Trill, which would suggest Trill.
That's one of those things where it's like when TOS feds came out, there was a discussion about whether or not TAS should be included in determining what was considered appropriate for TOS era.
Yeah.
The devs, for whatever reason, chose to leave out TAS and only go with the actual live action stuff from that era, which actually drastically changes the costume options available.
Yeah. Like Lekus is saying, TOS had Cations.
At
least if
The TOS movies did.
Yeah.
Fapaduk, but we don't get introduced to them until TNG, and they are a new species at that time that we don't know about, correct?
Yeah. No,
Trill.
because yeah.
Trill
It's a
didn't get in-
retcon. You don't actually
oh.
see Trill in the original series.
No.
But it's
No.
later revealed that there were Trill around doing stuff in the Federation in that time period. We just didn't see them on screen.
Yeah, there's a Trill in the tribunal of
Yeah, but
what's her name? Discovery. Burnham. Her tribunal. There's a Trill.
If you go to TNG, though, they present it as though people didn't really know about the Trill being a symbiotic species.
Yes, which
totally gets retconned if you have to believe Discovery.
So timey-wimey stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the future now, so nobody cares.
There is actually a long-running fan theory that Star Trek shouldn't be treated as having a single canon because of the way that they do universe-altering temporal paradoxes. Certain episodes should probably actually be stricken from canon because they were in-universe retconned out of existence.
Yeah.
So, if we're going to do this, I have a theory that alternate timelines don't cease to stop existing even if we abort the events that caused them. Right?
No, because otherwise STO
Sela
would not exist.
Yeah, no, but Sela would not exist because the moment that Tasha Yar goes back from yesterday's Enterprise, she's no longer there to go back.
Right. That's one of those things where it's not using Back to the Future logic for time travel. It's using Terminator logic, where leaving the time that you are native to means that you are bound to whatever time you moved to. So if something happens in that time period, that affects you, but anything from your home time doesn't. This is one thing that comes up in the Sarah Connor Chronicles TV series is that they have this guy on their team who is a freedom fighter from the horrible Skynet-controlled future who realizes when he meets another freedom fighter that the version of the future he came from doesn't exist anymore due to temporal paradox shenanigans and the people that he remembers having worked with in the future he came from. One of them is the evil bitch now in the current version of things, and he has to get into a fight to the death with her.
Yeah, but like another theory is that when we first meet Dr. Zimmerman, he's got a good, balding, but good head of hair. It's nice and colorful. He's kind of, passionate about his work. But the next time we see him, he's grayed hair, nearly dying, and looks like a man defeated. We don't interact with Section 31 in the timeline until after First Contact.
Yeah, we've had this discussion.
Yeah. So my basic working theory is that because of the events of First Contact, the timeline pollution has gotten to the point where we get Enterprise, Discovery.
Okay.
Yep.
That works. Jumping back here. Hold on. Stop. Avatar says, for the initial implementation of the species change feature, it was easiest to only allow species changes to a species that you had access to in the character creator. And I did want to point out that the initial implementation is the quote here.
Well, like I was saying before, is to give you the ability to play a Vulcan as a KDF character, they would have to create a Vulcan version specifically for the KDF.
Yes. So my ask of a Discovery era Trill or even join Trill or regular Trill is not too hard because it's still a Federation faction, and it would be a lot less harder than putting a Vulcan into the KDF.
There's another little thing that has recently changed because we all have access to SROs now,
Yeah.
right? Which is the most game breaking of all the bridge officers that were exclusive. Why can't we just get all faction specific bridge officers on all factions now? Because
Because they would have
I want my Gorn boyfriend as my first officer.
because
Thank you
of
very
all of
much.
those under the hood flags. Like here's a spoiler for you. There's actually 3 different versions of the Romulan faction programmed into the game in terms of all of those under the hood coding things I was talking about earlier. This is something people figured out and got confirmation from by the devs shortly after the Romulan expansion came out. When you start the tutorial as a Romulan faction character, you're what's called a neutral Romulan.
Right.
One of the things that people noticed about this is that certain of the race options for neutral Romulans actually had slightly different slider max settings than they would after they chose a faction. Why? Because choosing a faction was under the hood actually changing your race. It's changing your race to one that's supposed to be visually indistinguishable. But this race change gives you all this pile of abilities that aren't directly obviously connected to your character's species. They're just things that for gameplay reasons are keyed off of your species. Like whether you're able to use Federation or KDF duty officers. That's actually a flag set by your species.
Yeah. What your basic stat modifier is for your subspace decompiler skill.
Probably that too, yes. Anyway,
Joint Trill.
Greetings, Dante.
Joint Trill. It used to be a PvP thing.
But certain of the bridge officers that you get and have the ability to recruit prior to choosing a faction are what are referred to as neutral Romulans. And this, of course, includes Tovin Kev, who everyone loves.
Hey.
But
how many versions of Tovin Kev can we get on a single map?
But here's the thing, though, is that as a neutral Romulan,
as many as Curlins in the game.
There actually used to be an issue with Tovin Kev not being able to use the Federation Allied version of Romulan uniforms because of the fact that he's a neutral Romulan, and thus he just doesn't have that added to his list of abilities. Yeah, because
I really don't like that.
It used to be that there was a massive issue with buying Romulan bridge officers on the exchange because whether they were a KDF Romulan or a Fed Romulan is something you can't see in the character information page.
Yeah.
But it would give you a huge limitation when setting costumes in the tailor because they would use the list of abilities associated with whichever faction they came from, not necessarily the one you are. But if you're a Fed Romulan trying to use a KDF Romulan bridge officer, it won't let you use the KDF costumes because your captain doesn't have them unlocked. So they're locked on the bridge officer too.
That's interesting. Greetings, Drunken Heretic.
Can I ask a game question?
Sure.
Anybody want to do Gateway to Grethor in 2 minutes?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I didn't finish my repair shields thing yet.
I gotta do one more.
Drunken Heretic says, so the new missions are borked? No, Drunken Heretic. We just ran it. Didn't have any issues. We ran on advanced too.
So, Heretic, which issue have you been seeing?
The only thing that's currently borked is the species exchange token thingy.
It broke it.
Yep. We will trust in them to fix it. My tunes are happy with where they are.
I would rather change schools than species.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I just remembered what the discussion was about why one of the devs talked about all that stuff earlier. There was a discussion going around about why the Tailor works so differently in the Foundry compared to the main game. Because in the Foundry, you can do all sorts of bizarre nonsense that you can't do in the main game.
So that's exactly the console that command that I'm talking about.
Yes,
That
I
would
know
open
that's
up
what I was getting at.
the dev tailor. And the dev
Yes,
tailor
that's
just has
exactly what I was
access
getting
to
at.
everything.
It doesn't work the same way because of the fact that you don't have any of the race limitations applied to the Tailor in the Foundry. You don't even have costume category limitations, or didn't.
Yeah, I want access to that tailor again. I want to be able to mess with my character's chosen species to keep being a cat girl. I have 14 empty slots for uniforms that I don't do anything with because I will not look the same.
Let me interrupt here really quick. Drunken Heretic, which final boss are you killing that nothing happens? And is this on normal, advanced, or elite? In case anybody else is attempting it.
Is this the sort of the bug that happens in the ninth role if you're in the location where something should spawn in too quickly, it doesn't spawn?
Could be. I don't know exactly where it's right. Elite the diamond. Oh, interesting.
Because if you go into ninth role and Madrin
yeah, you have to stay in that
and
little.
goes away.
You have to stay in that little green circle until it gives you the prompt. Yeah.
Nobody can be at that location where he's gonna respawn in the map. If anybody is in the location, then he won't spawn.
Okay, I know what you mean. Sorry, I was misunderstanding that.
Yeah. So, as a group, try and not.
Drunken Heretic, that's really interesting. So after he destroys the diamond, the game does not progress. Which is pretty much... Is that the end of that mission? Is there anything after that? Other than we get out of there?
Just flying back through the portal.
Yeah, I think that is the end of it. You go back and there's some ending dialogue. It's not that it's anticlimactic, it's just... There's more to come.
Actually flying through the portal?
Yeah. I don't know.
What objective are you seeing listed in the mission progress the screen?
Oh, that's possible. Lexer says maybe there's a foe stuck in a wall, but I think once the diamond is done, it's done.
Remember that day in Starbase 1?
Yes, I remember that day in Starbase 1 where I was stuck in the Starbase and wouldn't get out of there.
No, but during Elite, that was so great, though.
That was funny. Are you still in a Drunken Heretic, or did you bail?
The Drunken Heretic. What is the game currently telling you need to do still?
Defeat Borg Queen, answer hail, but nobody is hailing me.
Okay. Go, yeah, fly around and see, because like sometimes the answer hail things are more location dependent than you would expect them to be. So if you aren't close enough to an ally ship, it won't hail you and stuff like that. And then, of course, often the hail thing will come up as a low priority interact.
Yeah, and it
that
might
you
be
have to
hidden by
click
something
on.
else. Avatar says TOS, Disco, Rom, and Jem'Hadar were getting broken by the feature. Needed to fix broken characters and prevent the issue from happening again. Some other problems cropped up. Need to investigate. That would be a yes, Lexers. We get fun guests on the show every now and then. The awe of, or the silence of people going, is impressive.
Mm.
Drunken Heretic, do you want anybody to come join you and see if we can make it trigger? I don't know if we can jump into the middle or the end, actually.
Oh. Now, there's the thing. A lot of ships have cloak, but no battle cloak.
Using a cloak is cheating.
Yeah, no, but that would be a thing, right? So we're now at tier 6, X2. Like, maybe for a future upgrade, it should actually upgrade the cloaking device if present on a ship.
There is actually a console set that does that.
I mean, not a console set. I mean, literally, if you tier up a ship that has a cloaking device, a normal cloak would go to a battle cloak for when we get to X3 or some stuff.
Also, on multiple occasions, Bordicus has talked about this in the past, about how he can't just make ships modular, so certain ship abilities are always going to be part of the ship and not something you can just change.
Yeah, lance abilities maybe, but
well, I mean, honestly, there's very few things we can change on ships.
No, but at the moment you spend an X upgrade token, stuff on the ship changes. Now, I wonder how hard it would be to program in a certain level of, like, upgrade.
Well,
so, like, for example, the X3, having the effect of any ship that has a normal cloak would automatically get a battle cloak instead.
To my understanding, that the way that the X upgrade things actually work is that the ship has all of those abilities programmed in. It's just that certain of them are locked until you upgrade it. It's not actually adding anything to the ship. It's just unlocking features it technically already has programmed into the game. Which
but the way
means that in order to do what you are suggesting, they would have to go and code all of the ships to have a cloak, and then code some of them to not actually have the ability to use it until you do the upgrade thing.
Let me interrupt for a
no,
moment.
I'm not suggesting adding a cloak.
Stop. Drunken Heretic, you want to try inviting me, and I'll see if I can jump in and join you. Okay, guys, back on with your conversation. And also, have you tried pausing the game? I have that all the time on my KDF tunes to get the pop-ups to trigger. So I'm giving you two things there.
So I actually don't mean adding a cloak to a ship that does not have cloak.
There's a little pause button.
Okay. Yeah, there's actually by default a keyboard shortcut for that. That's on the ground. It's T by default, anyways. I actually remapped T to open the duty officer thing years ago and just went with that.
Okay, so
I
Drunken Heretic, Tasha is not dead yet because she just gave me an audio cue. So something's going on yet.
So I had
Spoilers.
turned off. Anyway,
Not that I care.
I had turned
Yeah, no,
off the
that's okay.
music for the game like 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 7. I turned it back on last month, and it's just like, right. I remember these tunes. Now I remember why I turned off the music.
Hey, I like the music.
I like it too.
I,
For a little bit.
Back
but
in
after,
the day.
af-
No, I love the music.
After sitting for an hour in a chat on Discord, not moving my character, the repeat of the same tune really starts to make my eye twitch.
Why would you sit there that long?
Okay, so
Anyways,
yeah, she's definitely dead, but I'm sitting in the little circle here and it's not triggering anything. The only thing I can say is if we were to exit this and come back in and see if it repops.
That was interesting. I just saw a warp out animation
Yeah.
for the Ethereum.
Worked out.
So did I. But I'm not seeing the prompt.
Hey, close your. Well, where's your low priority interact button on?
Mine would be here.
Oh, you moved that to someplace where it's
Yeah,
obvious.
let's see here. It's down here. Let's move it over there just for fun. Yeah.
Sometimes just the location isn't enough. The altitude matters too, with certain
Yeah, that's true.
interacts.
An interact might require you to fly up to something.
Yeah, but it's not giving me a height.
Yeah, the maps in this game never actually show you height properly.
Sometimes they do.
Because
they show you whichever level you're currently on, I think. And
because
you know, it's got the up arrow down there.
Actually straight up or straight down, or even make a looping. Sometimes you have to spiral your ship like a corkscrew all the way back up or down, because during the mission you got so far off the intended course that you hit the ceiling or the floor.
Before you guys complain too much about my ads, which are only 3 minutes every hour, it pays the... No, it doesn't pay the bills. What am I saying? It pays for a cup of coffee every now and then.
It pays for the inconvenience.
I occasionally get coffee out of it.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Okay.
There's somebody in the background there. Fire
Bye, sugar.
mycelial weapons until a foe spawns, then
Sorry.
kill that foe. Okay, so Avatar of Win is saying Captain upgrade tokens, Boff upgrade tokens, T6X tokens, re-engineering, all the new generic search tech. In other words, you're a friend?
Yeah. This is just a little OCD thing for me, but I collect accolades. I have a completed accolade that shows under still in progress.
Which one?
I actually realized while I was doing my Delta Recruit stuff that the Selene Arc accolade doesn't appear in your journal while it's in progress.
Yes,
You have to complete it before it even appears in your journal.
I think we kind of ran into that situation not that long ago. It's called completionism. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You make that sound like a bad thing.
It's the path to 2409.
Yeah.
I've got that totally completed, but the checklist that says the path to 2409 is showing in the in progress tab, and that's just a peeve of mine.
Yeah, that would drive me nuts too, because that takes forever. Okay, Drunken Heretic, were you able to finish that? I mean, did it finally trigger for you? The Cozy Campsite Accolade. Hey, Mar Hawkman, did you want to start up your stream and we can jump over there?
In the summer.
Oh,
the summer one, right?
No, that's not in the
Cozy
summer.
Camp. Cozy Campsite.
Cozy Campsite is
that
not a
was
summer
on the
event.
beach.
No. If I remember right, Cozy Campsite is from Coliseum.
Ah.
It's the team thing.
I'm thinking of the one where you stay to the evening and light the campfire.
Yeah, no, that's
beach.
something beach party.
That's something else. Yeah.
That's
illegal beach party or something.
It's not illegal, but yeah. Unauthorized beach party.
Oh yeah, unauthorized.
Yeah. I can't wait for for summer.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if the Romulan version of that accolade is doing the same thing.
Okay.
Because I just completed the Path to New Rome.
Did somebody say they wanted to do Gateway to Grethor while Drunken Heretic is... while Mar Hawkman's getting set up?
Any type of Iconian UFO.
Okay,
I
I'm going
do one.
to get off of Gideon's team. Do you want to create a team, or do you want me to?
Oh, you can.
Okie dokie.
I trust you.
Alrighty.
Would anybody like to join us for a little Gateway to Grethor? Raise your hand. Me.
One eye will do.
Oh, Drunken Heretic is going to join us. Yay, that'll be fun.
That.
Jack, where are you, Jack? Jack. I just saw you. There you are, Jack.
Did you get my text about the question I had for you about Janeway?
Yes, I did. Now you're going to make me go back and watch that so I can tell you why I don't like her.
I don't know. I just finished the season.
Yep, that's what you were saying. So now
if we're going to answered it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I have to go back and watch the whole thing.
You don't have to.
I kind of should. I was re-listening to Chuck Sonnenberg, SF Debris, and he went back and reviewed it and kind of changed his thoughts, and it's like, gosh darn it, let me have my prejudices and not rethink things and reevaluate data.
Well,
I'm one in the camp that thinks that Voyager had a lot of good ideas that just got messed up by studio meddling.
Yeah, and you can't have 87,000 writers to get a consistent story.
And time slots. They were bringing up a new channel. They were bringing up a new channel with that.
It was not as bad as...
We need to have someone in a...
DS9 was the one that got screwed up for me because it was shown in Chicago on the same channel that shows the Cubs. Which means that it was fine, except during baseball season, when, oh, no, the game's running late, or, oh, no, it's a rain delay, so we can't show the show.
Yeah. That's why they canceled Enterprise, because of baseball.
But Babylon 5... Babylon 5 actually had a huge issues with that, too, is that sometimes the network would preempt episodes so that they could do something else, and
wee-woo,
and then go back and show that episode completely out of order. So it goes episode 1, 2, 3, and this gets preempted to show something else. So that the next week they actually show episode 5. Eventually they'll show episode 4, but not in the right order.
Yeah, the '96 Doctor Who movie had that same problem. Not only was it put up against the Dan Has a Heart Attack episode of Roseanne.
Oh, jeez.
It had I believe it was the week of the pilot episode of Third Rock from the Sun. And 3 different sports ball main events.
I still watched it. I mean, I do have my priorities.
Oh, yeah. So at one point, Leonard Nimoy was set to direct.
Mm-hmm.
But he showed up for filming and, for script reading and all that. And they were pushing him to be the master.
Oh. Yeah, and didn't he
not,
walk?
He walked because that's not what he signed up for.
Yeah, I remember reading that just recently. They're not bad dogs. They just smell that way. No. There was a rather large lightning strike not that far away and then some thunder. And there's only a few clouds out there, so that's kind of putting the dogs on alert. But at least we can find out if the gutters work now.
that backdoor pilot had so many problems going in the background.
Yeah.
When Nimoy left, they wanted to bring in Doc Brown, what's his name?
Yeah.
They wanted to bring him in as
Christopher
the
Lloyd.
master. They wanted to bring Christopher Lloyd in as the master, but he was too expensive. Turns out, the person they did bring in was even more expensive in the long run.
Who did they bring?
Eric Roberts.
Oh, no. I don't even remember that, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Dante, if you don't need me here, I can just go sit around and look pretty someplace while you're shooting everything.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
I mean,
yeah.
If you're at the shipyard side, everything already exploded.
Yeah.
The history of New Romulus.
Put a lot of money in that.
Just perfectly went to the completed list. So it's not suffering from the same lack of the flag being changed on completed.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's been that way for a long time.
Lexer says they wanted Nimoy on Generations as an actor or as a director or both. I'll stay Bayside.
Well,
and they also wanted McCoy.
Well, they got on Generations.
Yeah.
I mean, I just read that lately, so it could be old news to everybody else. That's why Chekhov says, "Come on, you're nurses," because they gave it to Chekhov what they were going to give McCoy.
Oh.
That's why Chekhov went ahead to the sick bay.
It worked nicely with them.
Sure.
It's a good line. He throws it in there appropriately.
They all have to have some type of medical training, I'm sure. Starfleet.
You would think, but no, probably not.
I mean, if it's like the real military, everyone has some level of medical training just because. Mm-hmm. Not, like on par with a doctor.
Yeah.
Just,
well, I will tell you, I worked at a hospital for years, and
like first aid.
No. That wasn't your
some
specialty.
people-
They didn't do it.
So some people really just don't take learning that stuff seriously. But it's like you at least try to teach.
Oh, I was working on 9/11, and we immediately were unable to get anything for blood products. So we had to collect everything on site, which is what I did, no biggie, but we couldn't get blood bags, which are specially made. But we could sterile dock empty bags and create them ourselves, no problems. So we were trying to get the admins, the president, VP, all of them, to come down and just make blood bags for us. All you have to do is press this button here, put these two things there, and that's it. No human intervention is required. Nope. Could not figure it out. So no, beyond putting a Band-Aid on you, you don't want some people touching you.
Oh, I know. But what I was getting at with this was that it's common for the military to at least make the effort to teach people basic first aid.
My dad was a cook in the army for the Korean War. He said, cuts and burns. That's all they had to learn. They're not really mending bones, but you're going to burn yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basic first aid.
I I mean, like, the most complicated thing I was taught by the military was how to do a, what is it called? Needle chest decompression.
Really? That's fairly complex.
It's part of the combat lifesaver course.
Okay.
That's the one where you have to deflate the space that's pushing down on the lung.
Yeah. It's like if someone has a blockage causing their chest cavity to inflate so that their lungs can't expand properly.
Drunken Heretic correctly describes it as a sucking chest wound. That is correct.
Yes, that is.
The collapsed lung repair job.
Well, I mean, the reason why they decided to put that into the combat lifesaver thing was they were doing lists of like, okay, what were preventable injuries or fixable problems that you could have a person who's not medical personnel actually handle.
Oh yeah, it totally would if you know what you're doing. It doesn't take much.
But they have to teach people a class on it.
Yeah, I mean, you can screw it up, not as much as you think you could, but honest to God, you can. If you know what you're doing, you can do it with a big pen. It's not terribly sterile, but
that's actually part of what they explained to us. Is that the tools that they give you that are like these extra special tools, are not actually needed to get the job done.
You can.
They just make it quick and easy.
Yeah,
relatively speaking.
I mean, ideally, you'd like to use sterile equipment, and you'd like to have a system of reservoirs with fluids so that you can create the proper vacuum to reinflate everything. But, you know, in a pinch, it'll work.
There was this one particularly crusty old cosmetic who was like, "Oh yeah, those things." I once had to do one with a penknife and a big pen.
Yep. Hey, you can do a tracheotomy with a penknife and a big pen. Again, not recommended, but beats the alternative.
I mean, in an emergency, you know. But anyway, so the point I was getting at, though, is that, you know, like basic stuff like how to handle hypo sprays, I'm sure that pretty much everyone in Starfleet knows that.
One would hope. Oh, I guess we have a storm rolling and both dogs just walked in here. Go ahead, Mom. Mom. We'll hide under the desk. Thank you very much. Excuse me one moment. A storm is rolling in. The wind is just rolling out there. Woo!
6 seconds.
Good news. I finally got my shield healing cap.
Yay! I usually go to Ruins of Doom and sit there and just let the asteroid pound on me. And tricorders provide detailed instructions. Actually, these days, the machines for doing for CPR, well, not for CPR, but for restarting your heart, and for the life of me, I can't remember what they call them.
Yeah.
AEDs.
Defibrillary.
Yeah, those things are completely automated. Basically, you open it up and it tells you where. It's a recorded voice. It says, place this thing here, place that thing there. We detect a heartbeat. Call 911. Or we do not detect a heartbeat. Please stand back. And it auto does everything. You just don't do anything. Yes, you're fine there, dear. You're fine. The scary wind stopped.
That means, you know, Google tells us to put glue in our eggs and eat rocks because it's healthy, and the human race starts.
I'm not going to trust
declining to the point where people can't even tell time on the clock anymore.
Did you hear the explanation for why Google was doing that, though?
Sabotage.
No, they trained their AI by going to the a Reddit help forum.
Yeah. And there is a active group of people going out there flooding both the Reddits and Wikipedia with incorrect information.
Oh my God!
To mess with AI
With the AIs.
training data.
But
Oh, God.
see the issue with using Reddit was that you can't count on it being reliable information even before people decide to sabotage it.
True.
Yeah, that's true enough. I'm going to get the heck out of here and go lock up the house because it is storming like crazy all of a sudden. Girls are terrified. And somebody else said they were going to go start a show, or Hawkman.
Oh yeah, I'm up. I actually streamed that entire TFO.
Oh, cool. Well, we're going to jump over there. So we're going to go raid Mar Hawkman. And Lexers is going out to buy us all ice cream, which would be amazing, Lexers. We thank you so much. And for everyone who joined us tonight, thank you for joining us. That was amazing. It was a great run through on a fun new mission and a fun new TFO. I'm going to be on once I deal with the doggies. Well, I'm going to be in game, but not on. So, are you ready over there for us to go raid you?
I just got here. What the hell?
What? You just get here and we change, right? Right. That's because we hate you.
Oh.
No, we love you.
Oh.
We don't hate you. It's what I was telling somebody today when their computer kept dying. It's like, why is this happening? Because it hates you. Oh, okay, I can live with that one. Mar Hawkman, what's your name?
Mar Hawkman.
Oh, fine. Make it difficult. There we go. All right, we're going to go raid Mar Hawkman, everybody. Because there's only one person watching him right now, so let's go give him the old... whatever we do to them. Have a great evening. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. And I might be on tomorrow, might not be on tomorrow. Depends on if that project about the guy who has the computer that hates him gets done tomorrow. Who knows? Anyway, Mar Hawkman, have a great show. Everybody else, thank you for being here. And special thanks to Avatar of Win and to Tumor Boy for joining us today. Love you guys.